Well, don't I got a video for you guys today. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about past events that have happened with the cube. It's going to be brief, nothing too long, just about like how it's gotten to the point it is, what's recently happened with the cube, and also the once in a lifetime event that if you missed, I'm sorry, but you can definitely see it here, so don't worry too much. It's going to be super cool. And we're also going to talk about any possible ideas that may come up in the future, hopefully. But before I get into any of that, I want you guys to know that you need to come on right now if you're looking to get the Lil Kev back bling. Now this, it looks like it's only a certain event challenge thing that lasts till November 11th. So hopefully you guys can get on soon enough to get that, because definitely looks pretty cool. It's a little piece of Kevin, it looks like. So definitely go get that piece of cube. It looks like the coolest thing I've seen in a while. You definitely could have got the one on Halloween that was a cube, but this one looks more personalized, and plus everyone can get it for free rather than buying it. But if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think of this video. Definitely tell me what you guys think as well. It means a lot to me to communicate with you guys and also have you guys watch these videos. But either way, enough of me talking. Let's get into this video and start talking about what's happened. So in the past, the cube was doing a bunch of cool things. It was floating around, it was absorbing all the runes, taking its power out of it. It eventually floated back to Loot Lake, and then finally broke into pieces. Now, it breaking into pieces was kind of important to me, and maybe not to others, but it was important because it showed the cube was its own living entity. So it was like separating itself. It didn't need the island to exist. It didn't need the island to be this purple glowy power to contain all this, and it didn't need it. It was just its own thing. But once it broke, it did bring zombies and crazy, awful, dirty darkness to this world that then people had to encounter and avoid and try not to die from. So it was almost as if the cube was being a bit evil. It was unstable, it let out energy, and kind of created chaos all over this Fortnite world. Now I brought that up because it's important, because what happened recently is definitely something that is involved with darkness and happiness. Now what I mean by that is the cube, before all this giant event happened, it started cracking. So around the edges you could see visible light pink marks showing that the cube was losing its strength and was about to like release what was inside of it. You could see on the islands that even writing was starting to appear on the bottom, which was really cool. I don't know if others noticed that, but that was like absolutely awesome seeing that. Now that, I don't know why, maybe it was still just some energy coming out of the cube, propelling onto the island. I'm not sure. But after that, the cube started cracking into a point where it broke. Now what I mean by this is it started, like I was in game when it happened, it cracked once, it cracks twice, and then it completely shattered. And once it shattered, it started releasing like this fire, like it was like a sun, like the energy coming from this. But it also dropped a giant water drop. Now I say the water drop like that because it's specific. As soon as it broke, a giant like goop drop came from this cube. Now that was kind of a premonition of what was going to happen with the cube like next. As in, the cube started looking like it was draining of its energy. The top of the cube got dark, and you could visibly see how much of this darkness was left in this cube. But if you went to the next day, like you started seeing it start draining, the next day when I went on, you saw that it was almost done. Like all this energy was being drained from it, but it was being drained into Leaky Lake. Now this is where the once in a lifetime event has come upon us. Fortnite let out this little hint saying definitely come online by 1 PM because it's gonna be now or never to see this event. But this event was super cool. Now honestly, if you guys weren't in it, it's alright because it was cool, but it did go pretty quickly. And also there were a ton of awful people running around trying to kill everyone. Now it's honestly terrible that people even think that way and try to ruin everyone's fun, and it's just, I hate people that are like that. But either way, enough of me belly aching, because I almost died like someone tried to kill me. But either way, I ended up getting to see it, which was super cool. The cube itself was sitting there. It finally dropped its last drip of gooey evil, and finally start spinning. Now this is not what I thought. I didn't think the cube was gonna start spinning, but it did. But not only did it start spinning, it started turning white. Now this was really cool because I honestly don't know where white came from, but it looked like as if it was becoming like heavenly or holy, like it become pure. Like it wasn't purple, it wasn't scary looking, it wasn't making thundering or anything, it was just white. It was really, really cool to see it change to this color. But not only did it turn white, it started to explode. So this huge white flash happened, and it blinded everyone until we were transported to this new dimension. Now, God literally knows by himself what this place is, because I can't figure it out. It looks like some source code place, where it's like the center of everything, where it's white, there's pipeline, it looks like pipes, I don't even know what it is, there's like writing on these pipes, there's little like white balls of glowy blueness, like I don't even know what these things are. But it looks like if you look at our characters, each one of us have souls, or like a glowy ball in us, which is really interesting to note. As if this place is almost like a haven, or like a holy sanctum or something. Now, not only were we in this place, but a butterfly rift started to appear. Now, I think this is really cool because, like I just said, the butterfly looks very, very similar to an actual rift. Now, rifts have been around for a while, so this isn't anything new, but for it to be a personal butterfly that flew and then you touched, and then teleported you back to the normal world is pretty interesting. Now, once you were teleported back to the regular world, Leaky Lake was no more Leaky Lake. Leaky Lake was now a heavenly, beautiful, like I swear to God, a deer could run through this thing. It is so damn pretty now. And not only is it that happy, there are flowers all over the place. There's cute little particles. It makes you feel like you're in a happy place. There's even a giant rainbow above your damn head. Like, it is so pretty. It is so great. Until a player comes by and shoots you down. But either way, it is a pretty great looking place. Now, from all of that, now I know that was a lot. That was really, really a lot. But again, this event was like absolutely awesome. It was so great. And like I said before, if you missed it, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine because the map has been changed to a happier, good looking place. No more evil vortex that's gonna suck you in and eat you whole. It's now a safe haven with the cube remnants stuck in the middle of it, looking like Stonehenge or something. Now, I think this is pretty cool because it opens up a lot of, well, not a lot, but some interesting ideas that could happen. Now, with the cube, everything was really evil and dark at times. Like, I don't know, it's called Darkness Rises, and like, even with the zombies, they're now gone. Obviously, I think it was a Halloween event, but they're gone now. The rune spaces are still on the ground. Not sure exactly what those suckers are, but those are there. Not sure what's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna go anywhere, but who knows. But I did notice something weird. Now, this could be just me noticing it now, but I've landed in, I think it's Valhalla. I'm not entirely sure where it is. It's the Viking area. That's the place I'm trying to reference. But every time I land here, I never noticed this until today. Well, technically yesterday, but today. That the chairs and stuff are actually floating. Now, this is really, really strange because I've never seen this happen before. Now, if you guys have, let me know because this is bizarre. And I really wanted to say this because I thought it was important, because I noticed on another YouTuber's video, I think it's the Llama Sir is his name, he did a theory video on what could happen as well, but he mentioned that there's these small cubes around the map, or at least in the hero's mansion that he saw from some Reddit user. But I wanted to say that I don't think that's true, because these floating chairs that are in this Viking area, if you load it wrong with the slider, they show up as small baby cubes that are floating. So I don't think that's anything. I don't think that's just a basic ass cube. I think it's just a thing that's in the game. I don't think it means anything, because why would it be in a random spot? Like, it makes no sense to me. But either way, there were some floating items, and I can't even explain that crap. But either way, these changes are super, super cool. There is also the theory going around that Kevin was actually a good cube and was taking the evil from Fortnite. Now, I would like to think that, but I kind of want to disagree. I feel like the cube started draining itself, or it broke, not because of the cube being the cube, because something happened, like someone did something or some cosmic event happened that broke the cube to create the happiness. I don't think the darkness was taken from, because these runes aren't happy. They are not happy. They burnt land. They did awful things. Now, I don't think it was a cube that cleansed it. Now, if it did, that's pretty cool, but I don't see that how it worked, because these rift things are very important, judging that the butterfly resembles a rift. That's very, very important to know. So either way, if you guys think the rifts are going to be the new version of this game, where we're going to start seeing more things appear, we're going to see more like rift-like objects, like, let me know what you guys think. If you think the cube's a good guy, you think Kevin's a bad guy, let me know. I have no idea what Kevin was thinking, but either way, if he's a hero, then praise Kevin. But either way, let me know what you guys think. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you didn't see the event, I hope this satisfies you, because it really was absolutely awesome to be there, to be able to see it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that notification button to make sure you keep up to date with my videos. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. See ya!